the sake of the people of the world. But there is one man here on earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
This imbecile is me, owner of the psychological disorders, owner of a few disorders myself, Tim Enriquez, and man, do we have an exciting match today because we got two division rivals, the psychological disorders and the big dick legends, going up against each other for the lead in the division. These two are clearly the ones that are going to be battling out for the top spot. Psychological disorders got the edge in the very beginning, first match in a kind of slow game. Both teams had a lot of injuries in a 10-7 victory. So here they return in the P1 spot, and let's see what's going to happen as we get ready to launch. It's exciting. Week 6, TOL action, 2 heavyweights, and go. And there it is, folks. He's been missing, if you can believe this. Bipolar went out in week 1, injured in the first game, and now he's coming back in week 6. Can you believe that? He was out for 3 games plus the bye. Finally comes back. It looks like basically both teams are just coming back to full strength. He got 3 players from each team coming all the way back. And so now it's going to be a little different. Beatdown Legends, of course I affectionately refer to them as the Big Dick Legends, BDL, did not have some of their stronger players. But on the flip side, Psychological Disorders was able to win with Anorexia as their running back. So let's see what happens when these teams are a little more full strength. Restless Leg, excited to get the game off. Is going to fire it deep to check out the size of my Johnson. He's going to take it to the far side, but he immediately swallowed at the 11. Snuka comes out with that quick pitch, HB pitch, weaving around. Only picks up 2. Thought maybe he was going to get a little bit more there. 4 wide. Again, it's a pitch to Savage. Savage finds a line, but then is double teamed there at the with 3rd and 3. That's what you need for those Big Dick Legends. Oh, and it's a called play. Everybody fell down. I thought he was going to be able to sneak by, but one guy was still standing strong, and so that's a quick 3 and out for the Big Dick Swingers. Depression, who also returned from injury way back, fields it at the 17. Does not get a good lead block, but is able to kind of find his way around, although a super speedy guy cuts off the perfect angle. Decent return, but not amazing. Narcissism wants to throw that home run hit right away, but they knew he was going to go for the blitz. Terry Funk gets in there, big sack, and all of a sudden they're behind the chains. They're going to plunge it up the middle. They're ready for it. Only a 1-yard gain. Motion again. Let's see what they go with. And a lot of pressure. Sergeant Slaughter, who has been wrecking some havoc in previous games, gets in, and it's a 3 and out for the Disorders. Not what they want to see. OCD will fire it deep. Not going to be the greatest punt coverage. Valentine stands at the 25. Good lead block there. Gets a couple of divers, couple of people taking bad angles, and the Big Dick Legends certainly win that field goal position starting at the 50. 1st and 10 for Snuka. He's going to pitch it low. Defense doesn't take some great angles, but a good back tackle from behind. Gain of 6. This time they try the far side. It's read very well, and no pickup on that. They pitch it up, a little better reading. He's going to get the 1st. They prevent a big gain, but he does get 5.5 when he only needed 4. Got your heavy rush team as they're trying to feed Savage. Obviously, heavy the rush, the most prone to all the injuries. Going with that same play. Pretty good blocking out in front. And Savage is able to squeak another 1st down, knocking on the red zone as the BDLs. This time they take that wide far side. Good play call. And he fumbles. The Disorders are there, and the Disorders grab it. Huge fumble, and they're out to the 33. Gotta love to see that, and let's see what kind of play call they come out with. 4 wide, looks like they're going pass. They hold up Slaughter. They're going to have alien hand, but it's a terrible throw. All Narcissism had to do was lead him for a huge gain, and he couldn't put any pressure on him. They try to pass again. Slaughter throws his guy quick. Does get the dump off to Bipolar, who's a speedy fella, and hurls a couple of guys, gets a nice block. He's going to be gone. Bipolar for the touchdown. Strike and score. Gotta love the dump off. There he is, man. He is feeling manic and excited. After being locked up for fucking 5 weeks, he's ready to come back in and make a play. Can you believe it? Kicks it through and in. Nice. Restless leg with a pretty solid kick. Angles it slightly to the near side for the size of my. Avoids a rolling disorder. Avoids a diving disorder. Another diver. And a good return out to the 35. So solid field position for the Big Dick Legends. Snuka's going to pitch it, but they're ready for him. And that's going to be a loss of 3. Called play on that one. Tough to escape. This time they're going far side, but it's read pretty well, although he takes a nice angle there. Thought maybe he was going to get all the way around. I thought he was going to get destroyed. Then I thought maybe he'd get all the way around. Turned out to be a medium play. Let's see what they can do here. They need to slow him up, and they do. Impressive defense from the Disorders, who have allowed the fewest points thus far all season. Although part of that's because they had a bye very early. Deep, deep kick to depression. Lots of guys there, and he's immediately destroyed, but thankfully holds on to the ball. 18 seconds left in the first. We see a lot of motion in the backfield. Narcissism looking around. Begrudgingly hands it off to Bipolar, who hurls a guy and picks up a nice first down, unable to make the second hurl, but still a 20-yard gain on that handoff. Nice to have the running back star back in the lineup. Certainly gives a second element. And he's wide open. Give it to Bipolar, but Narcissism thought he would do it himself. Loses 5 as a result. 4 wide here. They're going to leave him wide open. All he needs is a soft touch. A soft touch is all he needs. And there's Alien Hand for one of his first TD strikes of the year. He's had great averages, and that's only going to help Alien Hand Syndrome. In case you don't know, that's when your hand actually acts as an alien. You look down and your hand is doing shit that you don't expect it to do. Great excuse if you ever accidentally reach out and squeeze someone's boob or butt. But in all seriousness, your one hand tries to control it, your hand will smack yourself away and go do whatever the fuck it wants. Great coverage initially, but he does get the block. And so he gets out to the 13, but they had a real chance for a safety there at the 5. Here comes the pitch. Pretty well read. And you got to like that hitting power there. No one was able to escape. 5-yard gain. Sometimes that play breaks it big time. Called play. He busts through the first guy, but still loses 2. Tough to do anything on those called plays. 3rd and 7. Going pitch to that same side. No one can get up there fast enough, and he's gained himself a nice first down. Now they're in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to pass. Nope, I lied. It's a run again. But it's well read. Made a little net there. Didn't let anybody go by. 3-yard pickup. Pitch to that upside. Read pretty well by the linebacker, who's too aggressive on his cut in. And gives up. Outside contain, my friend. Outside contain. They're going to try it again. Let's see if he reads it better. Once again, too aggressive dive. Allows a 9-yard pickup. They're knocking on the door of the psychological disorders. Pretty good gain. Good job by the safeties to hold him from a busted play, but he still picks up an easy first down, and now they're in the disorders territory. Now it's our first pass play. Got some pressure, got 3 guys there, and knocked away, but couldn't be picked. 2nd and 10 in the gun. They're going to do the direct snap. It's not that well read by the defense. He gets around some people. But then was a little confused. I thought he was going to break it for a first. Still picks up 7. 3rd and a very manageable 3. 4 wide for Snuka. Pitches it to the near side. There's a defender there, but he gets a great effort. Block! And that's going to be it. The diving man was so close to tackling him. But Mr. Randy Savage picked up his 3 legs and hustled down to score. The kick is up. There's 0 pressure. Perfect kick right down the center. And it's 14-7. The Big Legends are in this game. Shitty little kick to 10-second time. Anybody figure out what movie he's supposed to be in? Not good coverage, though, and he gains 3 goddamn yards. 76 yards to go for the Disorders. Pretty good pressure. He's going to try to force it to ADHD. Should have thrown it to Cutter. Here comes man in motion. Can we get the double block? They time it a little early. Gets that block. But still, you want that outside guy to get it. Only a 5-yard pickup. They do not want to punt here. They're going motion. He's going to have alien hand right in the middle. He decides to fire it to some hot girl who had her number on a goddamn poster instead of to alien hand, who was right in the middle, wide open. Pretty shitty kick. Could have put his whole leg behind it. Valentine standing at the 20. Avoids the first wave. Avoids the second wave. Lots of green. Avoids the third wave. Behind everybody. And a huge, gigantic punt. All return all the way back to the 20. Giving Major life. And he's going to fire it. Oh. 38 seconds here, 2 or 3 plays before the field goal attempt will come out. Called play this time. Good. Swallows him up for a nice loss. Makes that field goal a little bit tougher. Be content to give him 3 at this juncture. Here comes some motion. It's a called play. They leave the guy in the middle open. They need to get to him. Savage. Touchdown. To tie the game. Randy Savage is there. They were down 14-0. 14 unanswered points from Superfly Snuka. That's about as disappointing as it gets. And a gigantic kick to 10-second Tom. Not going to have the speed to take it all the way back. And does get a little bit extra bonus here. Go, Tom, go. We can all dream of something. Look at the moves of 10-second. He wants to prove himself to me. Should obviously go for the field goal. We have the hitting power. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand off. Does he have a chance? Can he make some moves? Picks up 9, gets a few stats, but can't make that field goal attempt in. Don't even get him on the field. So a little disappointing. The Disorders were up with a strong 14-0 lead, feeling good against a tough division rival, and then 14 unanswered points. They will get the ball. Let's see if Tom can pull out a miraculous return as he did on that first one. Avoids one diver. In a pile. Chopped down at the 32 hard. Lots of motion for the Disorders. A lot of pressure. He is able to fire it. Perfect timing. Hand is super strong because he's also doubles as a defensive lineman. Picks up his feet and then fumbles. Oh, and they thank the God in their hurries to knock it out. They kick it out of the bounds. That was a lucky break for sure. Hands wide open. Oh, but the pressure forces an errant throw. Slaughter looks like maybe he's picked up a condition. Maybe the center is down. The line holds reasonably well. He's going to force it into Cutter, who's still running. Cutter strike and score. Gotta love that. I'm a Cutter. You don't need to be a Cutter today, baby. You caught the ball. You do have value. You contributed to your team. Obviously, in 5 years, you'll be hanging from a rope. All right. Actually bleeding out in a tub, according to your name. Restless leg with a decent kick. Slightly angled. Johnson at the 8. Gets tied up at the 20 and brought down. Tight game here. 7-point lead for the Disorders. Strong run game coming. Here comes Savage with a nice move. Picks up 6. Great first move to dodge that diving defender. This time it's a near side pitch, but it's a called play, 3rd and 5. This would be big to get the ball back. 3rd and 5. Tough to stop the run play for only 5 yards, and they ain't going to do it. Even though he took a weird angle there, still picks up 7. Probably direct snap. It is. Called play there. That play never goes anywhere when it's called, so that's glorious. Loss of 3. Maybe they're trying it again. Yeah, they are, and they're all over it again. Loss of 3, 3rd and 16. Now you got them where you want them. Gonna pass. They went with a run, but the QB, unexpected to pass, doesn't have his arm warmed up, throws it out of bounds, and that's painful, so the Disorders will get the ball back. Assuming Depression can hold on to that precious pigskin. Gotta cut up. Oh, he bumped into a person. Looked like he had a lot of green there. Could not sidestep his engaged man. Narcissism's gonna come out firing. He's gonna have Alien Hand wide open. Give me the jump hand. Cut through the guys. Yes, look at the strength of Hand firing. Gets a diver. Hurls a guy to the 21. Gigantic pickup for Alien Hand on that one. Double back set for Narcissism. They're going to speed it off. And not a great run there by Bipolar, but pretty well played on the D. Double back set once again. This time he's going to feed it up to him. Come on, pass it up to him. Get to him. Don't get blocked. It's a diving throw. If only it had been perfect, it would have been a touchdown. Gets to the 3rd and 2. Good play call here. Good play call. Snap it. Even though when it's called, usually you can still gain some yards. But a strong defensive stand at the red zone forces out a kick from the bottom hash, but it'll be good. Restless Leg comes out, gives him a slight double score edge. Relatively shitty kick. Do I have a big? I have a big is running fast. But sometimes that third leg gets in the way. Just ask Aaron Donald. Here's a pitch up to Savage. Met very well. What an open field tackle that was in the backfield on a skilled runner. A lot of pressure. Oh, they dove too early. There's a guy right there. Oh, his feet were set, ref. His feet were set. 3rd and 12. What are we going to do? They're doing the direct snap. This play better not gain a goddamn 12 yards. It does not. Great defensive stand by the Disorders, forcing another punt. Let's hope he puts it too deep. Now it's a pretty shitty kick. Let's see what Depression can do. He's got a horde of black and gray coming at him. Able to pick up a decent yard, 6 yards benefit. 31 seconds. Motion, Disorders. Narcissism's going to hand it off right down the middle. Decent gain, 5 yards. We'll take that. Maybe they're trying it again. Now this time they're going to push it up to the top. He's going to get that first. Tries to just bull rush in to ensure the first. I would have gone for the fake myself. Motion again. This time they swing it up the middle. Oh, he gets a breakaway. Another one. Look at him run. And then finally brought down at the 35 to end the fourth quarter. Excuse me, end the third quarter, begin the fourth. Now they're going to mix it up with a pass. He's got some wide open stuff. Narcissism's going to take it, trying to trust his blocker up the middle. And he is going to pick up that first down. Did have a wide open cutter streak into the end zone. He's got Alien Hand wide open if he doesn't push it too much. Does he? No. What a great catch. Actually, if you freeze it, his one hand reached out. He wasn't even looking for the ball, but the one hand reached out. Somehow he's able to toe tap it. Almost looked like he had a go-go gadget arm there to grab it. And there's nobody there. And they're going to put it up. Restless Leg boots it deep. All right, nice diving back there. Prevented a massive return. Looked like maybe he was getting ready to break it. Been a little lucky on these called plays. Shotgun formation for him. They do the direct snap. Linebacker stays in the right spot. He gets hurled, but he's able to slow him up enough to prevent a big one. 3rd and 10. Probably 2 down territory. Again, they snap it. Again, the linebacker's there. Great defense. 4th and 9. They will keep the team out there. This is pretty much the game. He's going to pass. It's going to be open. And he pushed it too much. And the Disorders will take over with amazing field position. Double back set. Let's see what Narcissism does. It's a called play. And our animal looked like the arm was in motion. Thought maybe he was going to be able to get it out, but he could not. 2nd and 19. Same play. Got a couple of choices. Got his little dump off right across the middle to ADHD. Not a speedy guy, but still picks up 17. 3rd and 2. Probably a run. It is. It's read pretty well, but look at him go. Nice play by Bipolar to get down there and get that first. Will we see the same play again? No, he's going pass. He's going to have him wide open. He's going to go for Cutter, who jumps up. And yes, look at the catch there. Well played. The defender decided to go for the pick instead of knock it down. And Daima Cutter leaps up there. The scars clearly visible on his wrists as he extended with a nice 35-inch vertical. And after a tie game at 14-14, the Disorders have started to pour it on. Johnson getting a pretty serious run, but unable to get help from his blockers out to the 26. No injuries thus far in the entire game. Let's see if that continues for these last 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Sam, oh, look at the play there. Give that guy a sticker on his helmet. Or at least uncuff his hands in the straitjacket so he can pleasure himself tonight. First down. A lot of pressure, but iatrophobia, which is a great fear of doctors and medicine, says, don't send me to the hospital. What if I get a sack? Maybe I'll be able to stay home. Please, I'll do anything. QB pushes it too far, 3rd and 16. 4 wide. They're going to run or pass. They decide to pass. Got reasonable choices. A lot of pressure. They find the dog, who is pretty slow, but does pick up 13. Very manageable 4th and 3. Looks like they're still going to pass. There's some people at his feet, but I think he let him. Oh, what a pick from Bibliomania. He had studied the film. He had read the books. Check it out. What a return to the 25. Get that man a cigar and a book and let him put his feet up as he relaxes. Here's the handoff to Bipolar. Oh, chopped down hard. Does get up. 13 seconds left. He was 1 man away from a breakaway. Will they feed him again? They will. Oh, he's able to hurl someone, able to make a move, and a touchdown. He says, I should have been in these last 5 weeks, you bastards, and here I am. Can't keep a brother down until I start getting pretty disturbed. Big kick up, and the first block of the season for Restless Leg on the extra point, ending his perfect run thus far. Johnson, 1 second left. Will they kneel down or will they try something? Looks like motion. Maybe try that sneaky play up the middle. It's a lot of pressure. They're just going to bomb it to Savage. Does he get a jump? What a catch! Oh, but a great open field tackle there. I thought maybe he was going to get tossed. So there you have it. The Disorders take a commanding lead in the division. Narcissism with a solid game, very well-rounded. 8 first downs by both, but keeping that heavy rush team to less than 130 yards running. Got to be pretty psyched about that. Alien Hand continues his impressive average with almost 50 a catch. All right, folks, I'm back to the asylum. You enjoy it.